Cheers and enjoy the show. Welcome to The Bar's Open with Beth and Greg. What's happening, everybody? Hope you're having a good night. Oh, we're fucking dog sitting.
Mm-hmm.
Peter and Angela are over jolly gavilanting. Is that a word?
Gallivanting?
Gavilanting.
No, that's not a word.
Through Scotland and Ireland.
The UK.
They left her amazing
double
little
doodle.
double doodle with us.
He's so cute.
She's crazy as fuck.
She's crazy.
Hey, Reed, what's up, Space?
And she's hyper.
Yep,
and I
absolutely
forgot what it was like
to have a
3 dogs.
puppy, well, also a 2-year-old golden doodle,
Double doodle,
whatever,
double
in the house.
doodle.
She's amazing. So if you hear us yelling, screaming, or doing anything with womb, what's up?
Space reading.
Just know it's just the.
You can just hear her going up and down the stairs while she's like, "What are they doing?
Yeah.
Why aren't they taking me with them?"
Cheers, everybody. Did you bring a drink? You got,
Soda.
oh, you got yourself a DC, a little Diet Coke,
A sody.
Diet Coke.
I'm sorry.
Hmm? I just drank a
I don't want a diet one.
Strike
by the way.
Force.
Oh, did you pour it in your beer?
My first beer. There was only like that much left, so you have that much of whatever,
Ew.
and then you have
That
that
had to
much.
be gross.
No, it was delicious. It was really good. I hadn't had a Strike Force.
What's
You like
really-
the new decor?
I do.
Got the spider up. Got the zombie,
Scary clown up.
scary clown up. Happy Halloweenish.
Got a bat.
Yeah,
Interesting.
we're getting there.
Added
Got the
to
little sign,
skeletons.
the little
Oh, that's
Remember
the
that?
sign. Yeah, I do remember that now.
dollar store.
Dollar,
It's
y'all.
all good. It's all good. We got some fun shit to talk about tonight.
We do.
Oh, fuck.
What?
First and foremost, last week, I talked about tapes. Tapes.
As in the kind you play in your car back in the 90s?
Remember, I couldn't remember the actual name of them. And then Brian was like, I was like, dude, I'm going to share
Cassette
some
tape.
tapes. Cassette tapes.
It just popped in my head now
Cassette
too.
Tapes. I'm going to go through some cassette tapes here in a couple minutes.
Oh, yay.
No, they're fucking hilarious.
Uh-huh.
They're hilarious, dude.
I mean, that's going to be a party in and of itself.
Why are you such a
Not.
dick?
I learned it from watching you.
What did you? Oh, you're 8-track style. That's why.
Not. 8-track style was like 70s.
You were born in
I wasn't
70.
listening to 8 tracks.
11070.
I wasn't old enough to be operating
You were 10 by the end of the
Yeah, they had
70s.
cassette
You were
tapes.
literally born
They had cassette tape.
January 10th of 1970. You had to go through all of it.
No, I didn't listen to 8-track tapes. I don't think anybody in my family listened to 8-track.
I don't believe her.
Maybe.
I don't believe her. I don't believe her.
I've never even seen an 8-track tape. So suck a dick.
You're full of shit.
I've never seen one.
I don't
What?
believe you.
Well, here's what matters. I don't fucking care if you believe me.
I don't believe you. I think you're full of shit.
No.
Let's go through cassette tape case
Oh my gosh, and you
number
have
1.
like an actual.
Oh, I've got 3 of these. I pulled them down.
And they're all full of tapes.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's awful.
You ready?
How'd
if
you
you
pick
guys-
which one? How'd you pick which one to bring upstairs?
I brought all 3.
Oh,
I only have 3 of them.
fuck me.
No, I'm not going to hit them all. But important note on these
Boy.
is they
Hi.
are based on different people that have owned these. Like some of them are mine. You want to see?
Wanted to see. Yeah.
It's a cassette.
That's
tape
hilarious that
holder.
it's a cassette tape holder.
Oh yeah, my brothers used to have tons of them, and I have one that was my brother Chris's,
Okay.
and I don't remember which one,
Okay.
but I remember some of the tapes that my brother Chris died in '89, right? So like I don't remember which one, but I know a particular tape that he bought for me, so it like brought back a little bit of sentimental. I was like, I wasn't tearing up or anything.
Mhm.
It wasn't like
I'm
that.
sure you were because
But-
you cry all the time.
Bobby Brown dance. Bobby Brown dance. Sorry if you're getting a little reflection on that. Dear God, this is a collector's edition.
Well, you can't even
100%.
play them anymore.
I don't even have anything to play them on.
No. You'd have to buy one of those old school
I've got
hit the play button.
2 copies of Huey Lewis in the News.
Because one just wasn't enough.
Huey Lewis. All of these are for sale on.
No, they're not.
Just kidding. I just found him. All right. Come on. Suicidal tendencies. Remember suicidal everybody. Heart. This is right up your alley.
Never really was a Heart fan.
Oh, bullshit. Grim Reaper.
Who's that?
I have no idea, but Grim Reaper is missing the backside of the case. Grim Reaper, Reed probably knows about them. Helix. Walking the Razor's Edge.
I don't know that one.
I don't either. But it looks pretty fucking dope. Till Tuesday.
I like Till Tuesday.
Cassette tape. Till Tuesday.
Trying to think of a song.
I have no idea. Aldo
Till
Nova.
Tuesday was that Voices Carry?
Remember that?
Aldo Nova? I liked Aldo Nova. I fast skated to Aldo Nova.
Do you remember what brought all of this up?
Yeah, last week we were talking about
Cheech and Chong.
But why?
Cheech and Chong, the tape.
There's
the cassette tape.
What is it?
It's their stand-up, Born in East LA, remember?
Oh, so it's talking. It's not even
Dorm
music?
radio. It's like little skits that they did, and they just recorded them. We'll play some of this. We'll probably get dinged. I don't know how it works. But Dorm Radio, I'm Not Home Right Now, Sushi Bar, Dorm Radio 2, Love is Strange. I'm a modern
Let me
man.
borrow some of those metal ones. That's
Dude,
hilarious.
Come on. Aldo Nova, Striper.
Yeah.
We'll get through these pretty quick. Pink Floyd, this is Division Bell.
Not a Pink Floyd fan.
I know, and I don't even have the tape's not even in there. This is the one my brother bought me like a million
and
years
you lost
ago.
the tape.
I don't know. All right. All right. So, and then I've got Bobby Brown, another Bobby Brown, Don't Be Cruel. And I've got New Edition, which was Bobby Brown. No, was that? That was Bobby Brown.
I don't know.
Let's go
The
through this
Right
one real
Stuff.
quick.
I don't know. Isn't it The Right Stuff? New Edition?
No, that's New Kids on the Block. Presidents of the United States of America.
That's not too old. Well, that's kind of old. Is that the Peaches?
That's 20
for me?
years old.
Is that Peaches?
Yeah.
I have that on CD. Why do you have it on cassette tape?
Oasis.
Again, why do you have it on cassette tape when you can buy them on CDs?
No. This is right before CDs came out, honey. Come on. Janis Joplin?
Not a fan.
Neither am I. That's why I think some of these are my brothers.
Yeah.
Right? Rancid.
Heard of them.
There's not a lot.
Hey, gentle with those.
These things have moved all over the country. That was the great thing about tapes. You could beat the living shit out of these. All right. The Smashing Pumpkins.
Ugh, not a fan.
Volume 1 and 2, literally stuck to the bottom of the case. Volume 1 and 2.
Wonder if they came together if you had to buy them separately.
No, they came together. Infinite Sadness, Veruca Salt, Great
Why
Bass.
do I know that?
Amazing Bass, Primus, Jane's Addiction.
All
First
right.
band I ever saw.
Again, pretty sure they
live.
had that in CD
Jane's
form
Addiction.
when that tape came out.
Nope.
They did.
Nothing's shocking. Just telling you guys. These are all going to be worth money someday.
Someday. Over the Rainbow.
What's that one? Oh, it's just a blank. This
Probably
was
a
back when you
mixtape.
had to like take
You can
a
make
pencil.
your mixtape with
So
your
back in the
girlfriend.
day, if you guys don't remember, you take a pencil and you would go like this to rewind it.
Why wouldn't they remember that?
You didn't
Those of us
no,
that
because most of
those
you
of them that
motherfuckers,
had
that's
cassette
still
tape.
got a tape. It does. Like this
Was it a mixtape you made for your girlfriend? Because I had several of those.
Beastie Boys, Ill Communication. You know where I got this? On the road trip in late 1989 from Oregon down to California, Southern California, after my brother Chris died.
Okay.
We were somewhere in the Tucson area on I-10-ish, somewhere around there.
You guys stopped
We
at a record store?
No, we stopped at the gas station, and they had one of those little turn things.
Oh, I remember those turn things.
Remember the little turn things, the tapes?
They went from tapes to eventually CDs to eventually just being gone.
Yeah, like 15 years ago.
Because everything's now digital.
Yeah, pretty fucking amazing.
Or satellite radio.
If you think about it, pretty
cool.
fucking cool.
That's cool.
I told you guys I had tapes. I got the tapes.
I don't think anybody didn't believe you.
What I do want to do
Uh-oh.
is do we have a Walkman anywhere?
No, why would we have a Walkman?
I have shit in bins out there in the garage. I guarantee I have a Game Boy, a Walkman, a Tamagotchi, a Furby. I've got everything.
What's a Tamagotchi?
Those little fucking... Oh, you're just a little bit too old to know. All right, so a Tamagotchi was this like little
Should I just
remote.
look it up?
Yeah, look up a Tamagotchi. Little remote control guy, right? And you had to feed it, and you had to fucking... Imagine like a little key fob, right? But this little guy.
How do you spell it?
Tamaguchi. Tama, something like that. Merle Haggard tape. Womb said my Merle Haggard tape is fucked though. Sorry, man. But the fucking funny part is, it's like, you know, I've never half these things.
They're digital, little electronic things.
Yeah. So
why would you even want that?
But back in the day,
was that like those ones that you had to keep them alive or something?
Yeah. But they're worth a shit ton of money now.
Well, there's a Baby Yoda one.
I might have a Nirvana.
There's a Baby Yoda one
album out in the garage. Actually,
I used to have Duran Duran albums.
I got a bunch of albums out there as well.
I don't even know whatever happened to them.
Just saying. Yes.
I think it's probably one of those things where I thought these will never be worth anything.
Jonathan said no notification. Thanks, Obama. Yeah. It's all good. But you know what? Go out and look. You never know. Find something that's fucking fun. But what I was thinking is the kids next door, she's coming. She's trying.
She's dying to get
the
up
dog
here.
With the babysitting dog is trying to get up here. She's knocked over that gate like 5 times.
Double doodle.
Yeah.
Double trouble.
Is get a tape recorder, like a cassette tape player, and see if she can figure out, or the kids can figure out how to.
It's not that hard.
Nope.
It's play.
Kids don't even know how to use them anymore.
People know how to rewind.
Those kids have never seen a tape player.
Should you just get her and let her come up here?
That's Mick.
That's Mickey. That's her.
She's not coming up.
You told her parents you're going to bring her up here with us. That's why they didn't bring her kennel, because they suggested kenneling her while we were doing this.
Friday night show. Moving on from tapes. Friday night show.
Yes.
Is Halloween number 4 for us.
Number 4?
Yeah. What are you going to dress as?
Myself?
No. I think you paint your face.
I think I should dress like you. I should get a bald cap. A bald cap.
Okay.
Wear your Twilight shirt. Kind of put some dark stuff on my face. I have your beard and mustache.
I don't think you'll do it.
You find me a bald cap, I'll fucking do it, bitch.
No, you got to get your own.
And it's not going to happen.
You don't put any effort into anything anymore.
Right. I put effort into staying married to your ass.
That's not fucking real.
I put effort in. Just, I don't put effort into the things you decide.
It's Halloween.
You decide I should put effort into.
Put some effort into Halloween. What are you going to go as? Me?
I just told you.
Okay. So how are we going to cut? I'll shave your head.
I'm not shaving my head, bitch.
Why not? You go as Greg LaMontagne.
Because I could end up like Bruce Willis.
Cancer patient.
I could end up like Bruce Willis and it not grow back completely. I might have bald spots.
Well, no, he's
at my age.
going.
At my age?
He's got like some sort of weird dementia.
Yeah, but that has nothing to do with baldness.
If I hit you in the head, it will.
That doesn't even make sense.
No, if I knock you out, maybe you don't get your full cognitive ability back.
That's hair and cognitive ability, not related.
CB said he wants a gimp suit.
What?
CB wants a gimp suit on you.
Yeah, no.
What if I just wrap you in the fucking cellophane?
I'll probably pass the fuck out.
Just sweat dripping out of shit.
It's so humid right now.
So you'll be surprised. We'll come up with something fun for a Halloween show.
Let's see what the
weather's going to be like. It's going to be fucking hot and humid because it's been we've had this sporadic rain.
Hold on.
That's out running and it fucking starts downpouring. It was sunny and then all of a sudden starts downpouring.
I could not believe it because the words I said to the dog, I was like, I have to go now, guys, before it rains. Thought I had time.
Yeah.
Got caught in the rain. It's not as much fun
The greatest.
as it was when I was a kid.
You ready for some stories? Are you ready? The greatest trip to Las Vegas ever. These guys, mates who got lifetime bans from 5 Las Vegas casinos after a massive bender could soon be banned from the United States. I don't think that's going to happen, but nonetheless.
So what are they going to watch every single plane ride that comes in?
Dude, they don't even pay attention. They just come in the southern border and they're fine, right? They don't even watch for fucking illegal whatever terrorists coming in. A group of Aussie mates who got lifetime casino bans in Las Vegas after a massive bender could soon be banned from the United States completely after 2 of them were arrested and jailed. Australian DJ duo Bread Gang went viral after documenting their utterly wild trip to Sin City on their YouTube channel. The 2 friends headed to Vegas in a small group to celebrate Cam's surprise birthday party in the most chaotic way possible. It didn't take long for things to turn south, though, after the group members filmed themselves jumping on the furniture, giving CPR in the middle of a gift shop, smoking in a non-smoking section, all the while being extremely intoxicated, which, I mean, everybody's been to Vegas. You've been like fucking shit-faced hammered. One of their mates also got held up at gunpoint and was robbed for $2,500.
Oh, shit.
We've got lifetime bans from 5 casinos. 2 of the boys went to jail for 2 days. Patty got robbed at gunpoint. We stayed 4 nights longer than planned, and the caption in one of their videos stated, pop up. We ended up spending 7 days here as the 2 were arrested.
In Vegas.
We're We're imprisoned for 30 hours. They explained, Jane, I know, right? So they stayed in extra 4 nights because you want to go let her up. Do you want her or not her? She's gonna run around this fucking. We're babysitting a dog.
I don't know. What do you
just leave her there? She's fine. We ended up spending 7 days here as the 2 were arrested. We were in prison for 30 hours. We stayed in extra 4 nights because the boys were in jail for 2 of those nights. So we had to wait to get the boys out. Nick, one of them mentioned, were arrested, said, me and the boys running amok in Vegas. We copped 5 lifetime bans from the Bellagio, Caesar's Palace, and Caesar Palace. It wasn't good. In a YouTube video posted earlier this month, October 10th, Nick gave us a little recap on the Vegas trip, explaining how the group might also face a ban from the United States. I'm sure you've been watching the Instagram stories and the new Snapchat. He said, me and the boys running amok in Vegas. We put Vegas on its fucking head. No, Vegas puts you on your fucking head. That's the other way around it. It's the way I look at it. No matter what, Vegas will be there. You will be gone. Let me tell you, flip the joint upside down, he added. After all these videos, like I hadn't slept about 2 days. It was full-blown bender. Another comment, he said, I'm not going to get into too much trouble because we're actually still dealing with the charges. I don't want to fuck anything up because we're looking.
Did it say what they were arrested for?
Just fucking being dumbasses.
Intoxicated?
Yeah, probably.
Public intoxication.
So there's a picture of him on the screen being just completely, one of them being completely drunken. All right. So I've gone to Vegas multiple times.
Yep.
I went to Vegas. It's probably been a very, very long time since I've told this story, the original story.
I don't think you've told it.
I know, but it's been a very long time.
Let me get my eyeball.
I went to Vegas about a few months after we started dating.
Yeah, 3 or 4 months.
Something like that. And we went there for a bachelor party. I don't even remember whose bachelor party it was. Josh's, maybe, something like that.
Maybe.
And got there the first night.
Right.
Ended up staying out all night, or pretty. I don't want to say all night, but pretty fucking
me at
late.
Like 3 a.m. and I'm like, why the hell? Are you calling me?
And Beth and I just started dating. So this is over. This is like 20 years ago, almost at this point, right? Gotta be. We've been married 7. Fucking how long?
I don't know.
15 years. We've been married 15 years, so it's like 17, 18 years.
We've been married
15.
7, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23.
But we haven't hit
16 years.
But we haven't hit 16.
August of 23. August of 23.
Shit, we've been married for 16 years.
You're pretty.
Anyway.
Hashtag math.
So, go get drunk, get hung, like fucking go to a club.
Yeah, we had only been dating for a few months.
I think it was 28, 29, something like that. Anyway, call Beth, do this shit. Everybody's got the Vegas trick.
Story. I don't.
Well, you need
I've gotten fucked up in Vegas, but not like enough to make a story.
So we go back to the hotel.
Correct.
We eventually make it back. crash out. The next day we get up, we go to Caesar's Palace.
Right.
I don't gamble. I've never really gambled. $20 here, $20 there, whatever.
Right.
Maybe that's gambling, whatever. We go to Caesar's Palace, hit the buffet.
The buffet.
Eat everything in sight.
Right.
Every one of us goes back to the hotel room. There's fucking like 10 plus dudes.
All of you in one room?
But it was like a suite. It was like one of those big ass, like 4 double beds.
Okay.
Like people sleeping all over the place. Get dressed, ready to go out. Every one of us sits on not everyone, a bunch of us lay down, getting ready to go out. We all pass out.
Yes.
Pass the fuck out. Pass the fuck out.
Yes.
You called me.
No, I didn't call you.
I thought you called me.
You called me like right on your way back after the buffet, and you're like, "Yeah, we just got done eating. We're gonna go get changed and head out in a little while." But no, I didn't call you.
I thought it's been a long time.
No, I though thought you
were judging me.
I thought you got arrested.
Arrested, or I was probably hooking up with a prosty.
I didn't think prosty and ninny.
So we go through that. Wake up the next morning, and I'm like, "What the fuck?"
Slept from afternoon to the next morning,
slept from like 4 o'clock until about 8 o'clock the next morning.
I can totally believe that.
Woke up, full clothes, brand new, taking a shower, clean.
You were ready to go out.
Ready to go out. Get up, and I'm like, "Oh fuck, I've got this new girlfriend." It's probably like, it was, if we hadn't fallen asleep.
Yeah.
And you never believed me about it.
I did believe you.
No.
Oh, my Lord.
That did not.
Here we
because
go with
we were
you
in
telling
California.
me what I believe.
No, we were in California.
I just said this is what I thought.
Right, which means you didn't believe me.
Whatever.
And then my buddy Corey goes, "Remember that time we went to Vegas? We all fell asleep." And you go, "Motherfucker, I thought that was bullshit."
No,
Yes, you did.
Whatever. You live in a dream world.
Dream world.
Plus, it didn't matter that you didn't call me.
You obviously mattered to you.
Well, I told you when you got back, you're like, "I'm so sorry." I was like, "I figured you're out partying. I wasn't that worried." Or
No.
you got arrested. One of the two.
You cared. You cared more than you're trying to pretend.
We had
now.
only been dating for like
You cared
2 or
more
3
than you're
months.
trying to pretend now.
No. Now
tough
I would.
girl.
Now I would kick your ass. But
Tough
then,
girl. Like, I don't care.
Then
My
we were
heart's stone.
Then we were just hanging out. We weren't serious. Yet.
Everybody's fucking.
We weren't serious yet.
Little did I know
Uh-oh.
the night before we got there.
Yeah.
That Jay, another
Guy.
had a prostitute in the room.
No, they got the prostitute for the groom who wanted nothing to do with it and passed out because he's smart that way. And so somebody else took advantage. Yes.
Well, okay,
somebody else
what-
took advantage
but
of.
She got on top of him and he threw her off. Right? And she threatened to call the cops.
You're a prostitute. What are you gonna?
And then the other one was like, "I'll pay you." We weren't there that night. I didn't find out about that until the day I was leaving.
That's funny.
So little do you know, going to Vegas can be trouble for some people.
I got my nose pierced in Vegas. Does that count?
I don't know. Does it?
I don't know.
That's kind of low key trouble. That's not even trouble.
That's trouble for me though. I don't make a lot of trouble.
Did you get a tattoo there?
I did
Or
not.
just the nose piercing?
Just the nose piercing at the tattoo shop.
What's the worst thing you guys have done in Vegas? That's kind of what I'm curious
But
about.
did you die? Is what Chris said. Somebody
I've gone to
asked
some
if
big-ass
anybody had
strip
made
clubs.
shots, Jello shots with hard AF yet.
Mm-mm.
Somebody said they thought they would be weak, but I think you would put vodka in them because that's
I would
what
mix
makes
them.
a Jello shot.
Yeah, I would mix them.
So Jello, vodka, and hard AF is the more liquid.
Yeah, that's what I would do.
We did Jello shots on Friday.
Chuck says, "Hey Chuck, what's up, dude?" Chuck said, "The prostitute is for the groom in the room to jump the broom and use some. That's too much, dude. It's just too much. That's a lot of words.
Oh,
right
geez,
there.
what did I just do?
What'd you do?
I don't know. I'm just gonna close.
What are
that
the
YouTube.
worst places to go on a date, honey?
Where?
What are the worst ones you could think of?
Your mom's house.
On a date?
Yeah.
On a first date?
Yeah, your mom's house.
That's a good one. I think that's reasonable.
I think that would be number one on what's the game where that goes ding? Family
Gong
Feud.
show?
No, Family Feud. That would be number
Oh,
one
yeah,
on
yeah,
Family Feud. Where else would be horrible? Strip club.
First date, definitely strip club's got to be up there, right?
Yeah.
But what if people were to say like Chili's?
Well, I think you need to find somebody new to date, personally.
So the internet, after remember the two chicks we talked about? Well, the internet went kind of crazy.
Okay.
And they came up with a viral list of unacceptable first date spots, and it's backfiring in a major way. So this is out on, I don't know what the fuck it's called. Delish, whatever the fuck that is. Picking where to take someone on a first date can set the tone for your entire relationship, which I agree with. If somebody's like, think about it. If you're like over the top, like when either one of those chicks were, right, get fucked. Or have you seen videos? I know you're not on Instagram and stuff like that very much.
Too much, yeah.
Where girls are like, oh, the guy has to make $100,000 a year minimum.
So I would
for me to date.
My question to her is like, what do you make?
I saw one of these chicks were like, oh, it's got to be 10.
Unfortunately, there's a lot of girls
like
that,
what would you like? What's the like? I'm straightforward. I paid $2,500 for her wedding ring, or for your engagement ring.
Right.
I was broke as fuck. I wasn't broke. I was just starting out in life.
Right.
Right.
Well, not really. I mean,
but I made $32,000 or $35,000.
You're already in underwriting.
But I think I made $35,000 a year. Like I didn't make this 20 years ago, 20 something like that.
A long time ago.
19 years ago, right? I didn't make a lot of money. $2,500. You still have it. Bought you plenty of jewelry since.
Yeah.
You still don't wear it anyway, so it doesn't matter.
I'm not a jewelry girl.
I know, that's totally fine, but I still buy it.
I appreciate the thought, and I love that you still buy
now
it
she
for
just
me.
likes purses, so that's all that matters.
Yes.
It's all changed. Life has changed.
You know,
she wears a rubber ring and fucking carries a whatever.
I'm very low maintenance, dude.
Something too casual, like a fast food chain, can be a letdown, while going to too formal can feel stuffy and uncomfortable, it says. But one recently crowdsourced list of unacceptable first date spots is now going viral. Okay. All right, so I'm going to pull this up. And here's the list for the show. And it's, of course, I'll post all the, if you're listening on audio or whatever, I push all the images, pics, everything out to the Bars Open Instagram. Correct. If you guys want to see that out there, okay? All right, first date, here we go. So you'll see a picture here. All right, so first one, we're just going to go through we'll take us a couple minutes.
Yeah.
All right, here's a list of places women are absolutely refusing to go on a first date. You ready? Go. Cheesecake Factory, number 1. Dumb, we talked about this one. That was from the girl. Applebee's.
Not because it's not good enough, it's because their food sucks balls.
Yeah, okay, but.
Drinks, fine.
Daytime drinks.
Yeah.
Right. Chili's, same thing.
Chili's.
But it depends on where you're at. You can either have an Applebee's or a Chili's. Yeah. Like literally we have both, an Applebee's and a Chili's across the street. Right?
From each other.
Yeah. Chipotle. Nah. Yeah, that's very collegey.
That's fast food.
Fast food collegey. Yeah. Like you just want to go get some
I don't
lunch.
want to have a date there and sit in. No. Maybe if it was lunch, that'd be one thing. But if it's dinner.
That's a daytime place.
Yeah. Dinner, no.
All right. Olive Garden.
Yeah. Jonathan said, cheesecake, that list sucks. Amen, brother. Olive Garden? Fuck them. I love Olive Garden.
Soup, salad, and breadsticks, man.
Dude, the fettuccine Alfredo is amazing.
The Chianti over there. Any fast food chain.
Eating good in the hood, right?
Any fast food chain, period.
I can, for dinner, yeah, absolutely.
The movies. Isn't that like a quintessential date?
I think it used to be.
Like,
but it's not really a good, here's why it's not a good date. Because you don't get to
talk.
You don't get to learn anything about each other.
Handies.
Not on the first date.
Set expectations ahead of time. We're like, we're going to give handies.
The melting pots. CB, that's expensive.
The melting pot is expensive. Your house, you nailed that. Did you say your house or
your mom's house?
Your mom's house. That's what it was.
Your house. It depends. Are you making me? Are you making me dinner? That'd be kind of nice. Now, is it kind of creepy on a first date because you're like, I don't know anything about this guy. Do I really want to go in his house?
When I was poor and I had that, remember that apartment?
Yes. How could I forget?
Dude, that place was dope. Mm-hmm. All you motherfuckers came over and partied.
Not me.
All her friends came over and partied, including Chuckster, who was on the goddamn.
Chuck lived there.
Yeah,
half the time.
He literally lived there. The cat scared him one night. The witching hour. Talk about that in the fucking comments.
Okay, keep going.
All right. Buffalo Wild Wings. That's a fun place.
Not for dinner. Not for a date. Lunch again. Daytime. Absolutely.
If you're watching a game, she's into games, he's into games, or something like that, in sports.
I mean,
just hanging out.
It depends on the girl. It doesn't matter what this list say.
Right?
This list doesn't matter 2 cents. It depends on the girl you're taking.
Wingstop. Don't go to Wingstop. Yeah. Red Lobster.
Red Lobster.
That could be a fancy fucking dinner, depending on where you're going.
Not
and
really
what
fancy.
Town you're. But no,
yes, depending on the size of your town.
Think about where you're at.
That may be like the Ruth's Chris of the city.
That's what I'm saying.
The baby town you're
in. Could
in.
be, right? A buffet, no. Out of IHOP, no. Denny's, no. The gym, no.
No.
Although I didn't meet them. I know a couple from the gym.
Okay.
That they met at the gym.
But they didn't meet outside of the gym and have one of them take them to the gym.
And now the girl no longer goes to the gym.
Oh, because they broke up?
I don't know.
They broke up.
You can only assume.
See? DJ said the beach was always a solid option, but miniature golf was always a winner too.
Church?
No.
Church? Because you don't go to church together. Starbucks, coffee dates. Starbucks and coffee dates, like right after that. If you just want to get to know somebody,
if you're
it's better to do that.
If you've never met before, I think girls are comfortable doing that.
Ice cream dates, kind of in the same thing. Family functions, negative.
Negative.
No, you don't do that. You got that one right. Movie night, Netflix and fuck.
Depends on the girl.
Or what is it? Netflix and chill, rather.
I mean, if you've met her on, what's the one that you just used for?
Somewhere that requires a long drive. No, because that's serious.
What's the one that you swipe left or right if you want to sleep with them?
Tinder.
I mean, if it's a Tinder date, Netflix and chill might work.
Right. But you're not going to go on a long drive. That's number 22. Because that's a serial killer thing. Let's say over 40 minutes.
Okay.
Right. Bowling could be absolutely fun as shit.
For the girl he's dating right now. I think that's smart. What?
Bowling could be fun as shit.
Yeah.
Because you're out in public. We're
having some fun.
Like you could Uber home. You're like, I got it. It's like $6 a frame or whatever.
Yeah.
Like,
no, it's more than that. It's like $30 a game now or something low ridiculous.
Cost nightclubs. No, not in my opinion.
Not my opinion.
There's no intimacy. You want a little bit of intimacy, right? Come on.
I mean,
like a little bit of not intimacy, but to be able
somebody
to
you meet at a nightclub isn't your first date. It's your one night stand.
Hookah bar?
Yeah.
No, gross. The bar for just drinks, just to catch up and get drinks.
I think that's great.
All right. I think that's probably a number. Waffle House.
No.
End of the world's happening. Waffle House.
I'm not going on a date if it's the end of the world.
No. Sports events. Too much money involved.
Yeah.
The way I look at it, it's like sporting events.
If it's loud,
I would go to Buffalo Wild Wings.
Yeah.
That's the list. What do you think? Which one are you going with? Out of 28 of them.
Well, I only agreed with like 7 of them. So
when are you going? I'm going with church. I'm just kidding. I'm probably going literally like Buffalo Wild Wings. Because that reminds me of like where you and I started meeting to hang out, and it was because of friends.
Oh yeah, we weren't dating. We just went to Fanteezy
But it was just like, but that's how I wasn't.
But I wouldn't want to go there on my first date. You've got to go get that girl.
All right.
On my first date with somebody. That's like friends hanging out kind of thing. But so I mean, I think it depends on the girl. Like if she's a down to earth girl, she'll be fine with Cheesecake Factory. They have 500 meals to pick from and cheesecake. Damn it. How can that be wrong? Hi, sweet girl. She's not going to know what to do. Is there a ball up here?
There's tons of
tennis ball.
There's one right there.
Okay.
So sorry. We've got
we had a rave in a church eventually.
See, exactly. But you go like barf just for drinks. That's how I look at like Buffalo Wild Wings as like a bar just for drinks. Just like to hang out. Hey, you want to go like chill out for a little bit, meet.
Jonathan said a friend of his drove 3 hours to find a gate on a first date, 6 hours in the car. No.
Yeah.
That's like what if you don't hit it off and you don't find out till you're like 30 minutes, an hour into the drive?
That's a fucking commitment right there. That's committed to going on a date.
Yeah. What happens like hour 3? You're like, I need to get the hell out of this car. I'm going to Uber home. I don't care the cost.
Wow.
Good option for date 1 and date 1,000.
Date 10,000. She's like
back in Phoenix. So many selections.
Back in Phoenix.
It's almost overwhelming. It was
how many selections. Biltmore, which is one of the nicest places in Phoenix, downtown Phoenix.
I mean, it's still nice. I guarantee. There might be.
They're not letting because they're not letting that area go down.
No.
Right. one of the nicest areas. Built had PF Chang's.
Well, we were at La Quintera last couple
and
Fridays
PF Chang's
ago.
and Cheesecake Factory.
We were at La Quintera's a couple Fridays ago, and I was like, I forgot how high end that fucking shopping center is. As we were walking out, guess what's there? Cheesecake Factory.
Mm-hmm.
And the beer place, Yard House.
Yeah, great place.
They're both good. And you can get cheesecake. I love me some Oreo cheesecake. Snickers fucking cheesecake. Girl.
It's not cheap. Cheesecake Factory is not cheap.
Inexpensive. No.
Right? Great way to put it. Not inexpensive.
Oh, agates are rocks in northern Minnesota, by the way. Interesting. Agates are rocks in northern.
Agates?
I don't know what it is, so I don't even know how to say it. So it looks like agates.
Grass seats at a minor league baseball game.
That's fun. I would do that.
Arizona.
Yes.
We would go to spring training games.
It wasn't our first date, but we
No, I know, but we go to that would be a great get some beers, hang out in the grass area. If you're in Florida, wherever you have or you have a minor league team, exactly. Just go hang out.
Yeah. We have a minor league team.
But we go to spring training down in all over fucking things. But we always went to the Padres.
We went to the Padres. We followed
the Padres
them.
was
even though we didn't follow them during the season, we followed them during spring training.
It was great.
It's always fun. Look, girl, better not pee in here. You haven't peed in 12 hours. This dog has a bladder like a camel. She hasn't peed since 8 a.m. this morning when I took her out.
I don't know.
So here's the thing. There's not a right place and a wrong place. You just have to know the person you're taking out. Just saying.
But what if that bitch is like, is
paranormal hunting a great first date? It depends on the fucking girl.
See, that's it.
There's no rhyme or reason. It's the person. And you can't listen to stuff. And if a girl ever said he's got to make $100,000, I'd be like, bitch, what do you make?
Oh, you heard me when
are you bringing into this relationship?
10 times. There was another videos out there, and the girls were like, and these are like, I swear they're
yes,
college girls that look like they're at Arizona State.
Chuck goes, the girls created this list of restaurants are clearly trying to date professional sports players, crypto bosses.
Bros, yeah. But also they said 10 times their annual salary for a wedding ring or for an engagement ring. Like
10 times their annual salary?
So if I made $30,000, that'd be $300,000. I'm like,
that is ridiculous. And somebody's going to cut your finger off to get that rock. Because I can guarantee you, unless you're rich,
but the problem was
you're wearing it. And
those girls weren't worth it.
I mean, it used to be, what's crazy is
solely on looks.
Used to be 6 months of salary or 6 months of your salary or something like that.
I'm basing that solely on the looks of those chicks in those videos.
They were so hot, they were stupid? Or,
oh, no.
I don't get it.
You aren't worth $500,000 in looks.
They weren't. I've put 17 years into you. 17 years. 17 years.
99 problems, and Beth's the only one.
that you can't get rid of.
There goes my
I can't imagine expecting somebody to want.
Where does that come from in like
greed?
A human being.
They try to outdo each other. So one girl's friend got a carrot. The next girl got a carrot and a half. Now we need 2.
You're at what?
Little under carrot, I think, right?
I don't even remember.
I think it's a little.
It's an azure cut. It's a square cut.
Gorgeous. It's like the best cut ever.
I can't remember what I got.
I think it's like right under a carrot. We have the paperwork because we have the VP.
But it was a long time ago. So diamonds were cheap back then. It's a blind diamond. So we killed a bunch of people to get
diamond.
It. No, I mean, I would have. I don't give a shit. It's all fine.
Room said the only ring she's getting is the one my beer glass leaves behind.
Or the one around my cock.
What?
Cock ring? Get it?
Stupid.
It's fair.
She loves those tennis balls.
It's fine. Let her
She'll
run
play
around.
with her as long as she doesn't knock down the camera.
Specific date most people die. I'm getting into the macabre because Halloween is coming up, right? There's a UK study revealed the most common date for people to die. And I'll just kind of jump to it.
There's a common date?
And in the United States, it's a very specific day.
I don't want to know. Because now every time that date comes up, I'll be like, is this my day?
It's going to make sense. When I tell you it's going to make sense, you're going to be like, oh, yeah. All right. The study into the final curtain we all must face has pinpointed the most common day for Brits to shuffle off their mortal coil. I don't know why I have that saying it. Anyway, it goes into saying like they've done a bunch of research on it based on like 25 years. And for The Brits in UK, it's January 6th.
Okay.
Very specifically.
Why?
That is the most common over 25 years of analysis. That is the most common day people die here. What do you think the most common day people die die there? What is the most common day you think people die in the United States?
Jeez Louise.
Just think it through. It's not that hard. What's the number one party day of the year? Countrywide. Countrywide.
St. Patrick's Day.
There's one more. Go
New
bigger.
Year's Eve.
So what day would people die?
The 1st.
The 1st.
After midnight.
After midnight.
Oh, well, we're boring, so I don't have to worry about that.
Yep. People start dropping dead in the United States.
Is it because they
Right
get
after
into like
midnight.
car accidents and shit, or
All of it. They overdo it because New Year's Eve is all about abundance, right?
right?
She's happy.
She's the only dog that I know that can play fetch by herself.
Yeah, well, Lucy can. But
Lucy doesn't. I like that. Over and
So,
over and
keep
over.
that in mind, you
April 15th is
Americans.
what
To
Jonathan
the
said.
Brits out there, be wary of January 6th. That's
Wonder
your
why.
day.
What's with that
Get out of
date?
here. Nope, nope, motherfucker, back up. Careful, don't rip out all the
on.
cables. Get her out of there. Get her out of there. Get
She's
her out of
out there. Chill out.
there. Jesus Christ.
Now she's
There's
going between your legs.
7,000 cables under here. Go, 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 go.
Jiminy
That
Christmas.
bitch be crazy.
Good
April 1st would be
gravy.
funnier. Agree, womb.
Where's her ball?
So right there.
Okay, as long as it's there. April 1st. Haha. April Fool's. Not really. You're dead.
saying.
Sucker.
Dog's fucking crazy.
It's hilarious. I will tell you that this
Stay.
has changed my mind on getting a puppy and a third dog. Chuck said alcohol-related accidents, celebrations that may involve risky behavior,
Like
and the fact that
sex.
some people may postpone seeking medical attention until after the holiday season.
AIDS. Big AIDS pop up. Herpes spread to your
Ew.
eyeballs. Make you blind.
Okay,
Can't drive to
stop.
the hospital.
Done.
Could happen.
That's gross. That's not
Just
going to kill you.
saying.
That's not going to kill you. That's just going to.
What's your Halloween decorations
This
story?
one is hilarious
You have a
because
picture to show?
I
Anything?
do. I'm going to show a video in a second,
All right.
but I kind of have two because I
Oh,
found this.
we've already been giving. So the dog's got an itchy thing going on at night where she can't calm down.
What did he say? I don't
Woom
have it
said,
open.
give the dog a Benadryl.
Oh yeah,
We gave her one last night.
she's chilled out.
She chilled out. She's just 2 years old. She's happy as
It's
shit.
also really, is she really happy? But it's also super humid here, so she might be a little bit more itchier than she normally is.
And we're a relatively quiet household during the day.
Yeah.
Like our
'cause we're
dogs are normal.
working.
Yeah.
Well, our dogs are old now. Well, Lucy's
What are you doing?
3 or 4.
Here.
She's gonna jump on you, and then she's gonna keep jumping on you. So pole dancing skeleton raised controversy in Utah.
It's fucking
hilarious.
Utah.
Huh?
It makes sense that it's fucking Utah.
Well, I think it's funny. I like it.
2
but-
dogs. Utah. 2 dogs.
What?
Johnny Utah.
A Utah man's pole dancing skeleton display that ran afoul of local authorities for street sign using
Wilkery,
has been moved to private property. What?
Wilkery said, isn't eye herpes just pink eye? I think so.
No.
Or it's eye AIDS. One or the other.
Christopher Fujishin put up a Halloween display next to the road outside Grantsville home a few days ago, featuring a purple wigged skeleton doing a pole dance on a road sign while other skeleton watched and offered money. It's fucking awesome. I want him as a neighbor. City officials came and they did a Facebook post and they said it was a violation of city code and he had till 9 p.m. that night to get it
Hey, get fuck
moved.
off.
They have since then deleted the post because I think they got a lot of feedback. So he moved it, and I'll show you the new one. He moved it. He put a pole in his yard, and he put more people around it, and now it has music and lights.
I would do the same thing.
So let me.
Or I put it in my backyard, depending on like the
Not your backyard.
position of
Nobody's
my
gonna see
yard.
it.
And I would just put it like 30 feet in the air. God damn it. No.
No. Well, the good news is they're tiny and they're like Lucy's poops. Surprise!
Good Lord.
It's our fault. We probably should have taken her out. It's okay.
I
It's okay. I think what we're gonna have to do is remove all the tennis balls from the yard and make her go potty before she gets
All
the
right.
ball.
So I'm going to have to hit this. I got to go throw this out.
Well,
I got literally have shit in my hand.
Just wrap it up and put it on the table.
Good Lord.
Is it stinky?
Yeah.
Oh, I was gonna say flush it down the toilet.
No.
Anyways, I hate when he leaves me up here by myself. He did not hit the video. So there is a video. I'll play the video for in a second. But I'll talk about my second Halloween display. Was 2 people celebrate Taylor Swift in the Halloween spirit. So a place in Ohio and a place in, let's see. Anyways, these two different houses have Taylor Swift concert happening as their Halloween. One lady and her 4 daughters, holy fuck, have been Swifties since the girls were young. And so they decided after going to her concert this year, getting some ideas, they decorated all the skeleton like her band members. And now they have a light show and Taylor Swift music playing.
342 episodes of The Bar is Open.
Well, now we have one where they pooped. Where there's, at least they didn't see it. Then we'd be getting into Drinking Bros territory if they had seen that. Sometimes
She's
you
an
can't
asshole.
recover.
It's all good. Hey,
She's like, this ain't my house, bitch.
hashtag poop show. It's all good. Sorry.
So let me first show you. I talked
just tell
about
me
the
what you want.
second one. There's 2
Okay, yeah,
people
sorry.
in Ohio. 2
Oh,
separate
man.
Halloween displays, one in New York and one in Ohio. So I got them back. Going viral thanks to their common theme, which is Taylor Swift.
Okay, let me know.
Let me do the pole dancing first. Let me see if it's going to start with yes, of course.
This little dog.
Okay. All right. Turn it on. And I'll fast forward through it. So,
Okay. All right. So can you blow up the video?
yeah, hold on. Wait, what happened?
There you
Oh, so there's the original one.
Okay.
Or no, I think that's the one where they moved. And these guys are just talking about, it's funny. They can appreciate that because he does have a work
The
tip.
humor of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so then when he moved
Oh,
him,
I think I saw this somewhere, but I didn't get into the story for some reason.
yes. And so at first, this guy right here,
Yeah. Is it on the beach? It's like
No,
sand,
that's his
or is that-
yard,
is
but,
that your yard?
it looks like it's not a finished neighborhood if you look at the other houses.
Mm.
But that guy just over there was kept cutting it down off the street post. So he had to keep putting it back up. And I think he finally
Some asshole came over. I'd be beat the shit out of that guy.
Yeah. So, but then he did move it, and now all his neighbors are contributing to it. So they're bringing other skeletons
Good.
and other like props and stuff
That's
for
how
the
it should be.
party. I do like though that somebody's, I guess, teaching our children respect, decency, and manners has gone by the side. No, that's not on that guy to teach
Private
your kids
property,
manners.
bitch.
Well, that's not on him to teach your kid manners. That's on you to teach your kid manners.
And why can it just be a
Fun.
skeleton
Yes.
climbing up a?
Do you want to see the Taylor Swift one?
Sure, yeah, absolutely.
See
T Swift, she got bruises all over her knees
what's she been doing?
in video. You can go out and look at the pictures. She got bruised
Okay,
up knees.
turn it on. I'll fast forward once we can figure out.
She got them bruised up knees. She's looking like.
After game party.
Is that what it is?
Let's see. Okay.
There you go.
So,
That's pretty dope.
well, that
That's
one's
pretty
not
cool.
that one's not
So
Taylor
cool.
Swift. That one's like hard rock, but
Could be Taylor Swift.
kind of cool.
She's kind of thin.
What?
What are you doing?
There.
That's T
That's-
Swift.
No. Apparently, she's got there, the girl with the dress on is T Swift. Those are Taylor Swift skeletons.
Oh, okay.
All the various costumes she's worn in concert is what she dressed them up as.
Oh, and then there's the band.
And that's her 4 daughters. So yeah, that is one. And then
And then what?
the second one is the guys.
You have a thing hanging out of your shirt. By the
My
way.
little strappy to keep it
What are
hung up.
those for?
Keep it hung up.
Oh.
Here's the next one. So again, it's a concert. There are all the concert goers. Right? That's kind of cute. Actually having
Is
the
it
audience.
moving?
No, that's the camera.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if I didn't know if they
You're
were on
brilliant.
poles.
You're brilliant.
They're just-
And then
they're like this.
they're watching
hands
a
up.
concert. I think that's kind of cute. I like that one better than the first one.
Somebody's got too much time on it.
Somebody's really big Taylor Swift fans, apparently.
Evidently.
So yeah, I just thought those are cute. I think
Yeah.
I think the pole dancing one is still my favorite. I love that the neighbors are contributing now that he had to move it and it's in his yard, and they're all like, "Fuck the police." No, not really. They're not
Fuck the
saying
police.
that. They're saying fuck the local government. Okay, that's annoying.
Britney Spears
Uh-oh.
saw some aliens.
Well, did she really?
Britney Spears, she just came out with a book. I think it came out yesterday.
Okay.
She's gonna make bank off it, of course. And there's like all sorts of crazy shit about it, like where she had.
Did she write it or somebody write it for her?
Well, I'm sure somebody ghost wrote it for her, right?
She relived her. She
Right. So she's gone into it. I'm sure
recounted her
she's
stories.
not. She's like me with English. Like, what's an adverb? What's a proverb?
I don't think you have to worry
Is that a
about
thing?
that. Now you
What's-
just have to worry about where the commas
What's
go.
an adjective?
I just don't understand. Well, sometimes they put
What's
the
a
name in front
subjective?
of what he says, and sometimes
Just make up words as I go, right? Britney
try that again.
Spears says she once felt something otherworldly while driving through the Arizona desert, describing the eerie feeling as God, a higher power, or paranormal experience. The singer says the feeling came over her when she was speeding through the desert in a convertible with a friend, saying that she had escaped to Arizona to mentally recover from her abortion and breakup with Justin Timberlake. Dun, dun, dun. That's a big story. The abortion Justin Timberlake thing.
I'm sorry, I wasn't listening. I was reading the thoughts.
So there's a big story
about
Justin
if she got-
Timberlake and her having an abortion.
Did they?
Big part of it. Yeah, that's a
Oh.
big story in her book.
Wow.
Singer says, I already said that. In her The Woman in Me
Okay.
memoir, Britney says the split made her feel like she was under a curse, and she went to Arizona with a friend who she had just broken up with JT's best friend as well at around the same time, with the goal of getting away from it all.
Okay.
Britney says that the sky overhead was full of stars, and they were driving with the top down and the wind blowing in their hair when an eerie feeling settled over them. Later describing it as a profoundly beautiful, otherworldly, and humbling experience. She said she says she stopped herself from asking her friend, "Do you believe in aliens?" Britney says she stayed quiet and sat there until with the feeling for a long moment, until her friend asked her, "Do you feel that? What is that?" Well, Britney can't put her finger on what they felt out there in the desert that night. She says, "We felt it at the moment because we needed it. We were so spiritually open and so raw. It showed us that there was more than just us, more than what we could see. And that's it."
I mean, it's not a bad way to look at it. Could they just really?
And then she busted out the knives. Cha-ching, cha-ching.
Bring it, aliens.
What do you think?
I mean, it is Britney Spears, so.
The problem is, it doesn't tell us like a date when this happened.
Well, they didn't.
So
tell
that
you
would have been
on
when she was
that.
then like 20 years old.
They didn't tell you on that, but they might in the book.
So in the book, I think it was she would have been like 20 years old, because I think she says that she had the abortion-ish. Don't quote me on this, Brit.
Don't quote me because I ain't said shit.
Somewhere around like 19 to 20-ish, 21.
I don't know when they dated, but so
it was way back when. So again, cheers to Britney's baby.
cheers to Britney's almost baby.
Just saying.
You
ready for this next story?
I want to know the Pennywise. Can you do that one?
Oh yeah. Pennywise. This little motherfucker.
Little
blow
motherfucker.
this picture up a little bit. I thought I had it bigger. I thought I had it bigger than it is.
What she said.
We'll go like right about there. You find it. He's got to find it. So there's this town in England.
Sorry, England.
In England, killer clown stalking Scottish, not England, Scotland.
One thing cracks me up.
Scottish village sends warnings to locals in creepy interview. One of the presenters of This Morning managed to bag an interview. This is from October 16th. So last week before, something like that. Bag an interview with the Scottish killer clown, quote unquote, that has been terrifying locals. As you can see, there's a clip, but nonetheless, he's just talking. The clown, who for the record, hasn't actually killed anyone yet.
It's just scary
He
AF.
styled as Pennywise from It, wearing the classic evil clown getup and generally looking pretty scary. All right, so there's been, in the past, we've done them on where there's like dudes in gimp suits running after cars to show up and they just like walk around towns. If you were in my small town,
you get
there's
shot.
probably going to be, no, you won't get shot. Probably going to be a band of kids that are going to show up with skateboards and beat the living shit out of you for scaring their sisters or something like that, right?
So you want to know a funny thing? So I read this small, useless trivia, but McDonald's quit using the clown because around 2016, the clown scares started becoming very popular.
You mean Ronald
McDonald? They stopped using him in 2016 because they were worried about the influx of scary clowns.
Yeah. So the clown has been spotted recently in this area of a village called Skelmorlie. This is in, like I said, Scotland, which is again a trick straight out of the Pennywise playbook. The clown even has a Facebook page where he's called Col de Moi, because as fans of Greek mythology know, de Moi is the very personification of fear and dread. Clever, you have to admit it. In recent times, the clown has posted a message to the media with a heavily altered voice, although the Scottish accent is still firmly in place. In that video, he addressed the reports that police have been informed about him, stating that, do you think that I care? That I have to catch me? They have to catch me first, and yes,
Jesse,
that's a dare. Clown continued. You called me a killer clown. Why don't you leave the jokes to me? The only thing that's dying is your credibility. Now the bizarre sentiment on This Morning, I think that's a show there. The clown has spoken yet again. Col de Moi said everyone from India to the US of A wants to know of the clown's identity. But what is the game without someone to play? So he's played that you want to play a game kind of thing.
The Saws thing.
Where is it? It's not clear why he's taken aim at Hammond there, but then we're dealing with someone who's dresses up as a clown and wanders around the Ayrshire coast. So we are perhaps not dealing with the most rational person of all time. Addressing Allison, he said, "Does it help you sleep better at night telling yourself I'm just here to fright?"
Well, here's the thing. He's brave behind a keyboard. Wonder what he'd be like
he's out. He did an interview.
But if he really got busted by the cops, would he be so sassy?
So there is a note that he said, when the games first began, a loss meant I stay. So they'd have to come complete them for me to go away. So if you love riddles, you get rid of the clown, it seems. And then he says, so now when they lose, it's over and done. Not more games and no more fun.
Isn't he just
Is that very
poetic and ominous?
forgot about
and
this.
Obtuse.
Halloween Killers. The Amazing Halloween Killers. I'm going to read them out to you.
This is random.
So I forgot about it at the beginning. So I'm going to go through. These are the killers, the most prolific killers in like Halloween history.
Movies.
So yeah, well,
Okay.
some are and some aren't. 39 kills for Scream. 158 kills for Jason Voorhees. 50 kills for Pinhead. You remember Pinhead? Okay. 68 or 88 kills for Chucky.
I think it's probably gone up now because they've got that Chucky series.
Okay.
They probably didn't include
60 kills for Leatherface. 60 kills for Hillary Clinton.
That's
45 kills for, I can't see who that one is because my eyesight's going.
I think it's from Final Destination.
Okay, Final Destination.
It's at the very bottom, too.
Kills for Leprechaun. 42 kills for Freddy. 59 kills for Orcs from Game of Thrones. Or not Game of Thrones, but Lord of the Rings.
Okay.
And 98 kills for fucking Hannibal Lecter.
Mm-hmm.
And 170 kills for Michael Myers.
So here's what's crazy. So was it
Hillary's right up there, though.
last weekend? They had the Halloween. They had the Halloween marathon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's like 8 of them, but it was kind of funny.
Just
to see.
be aware, and she's not even dead yet.
Mm-mm.
What if she comes back?
All good killers, all good scary killers come back. All of them.
Bill's looking like Skeletor at this
Is he?
point. Oh yeah.
Haven't
When
seen.
was last time you saw him?
I haven't even seen a picture.
He was see-through. He was fucking looking like Casper.
How old is he?
Like 27.
No, he's not.
He might as well. Let's look it up.
Mid 70s.
How old is Bill Clinton?
I say mid 70s.
77.
Look at me being spot on.
How old is Hillary Clinton?
74.
76.
Hmm.
That bitch looks too good to be 76.
Well,
She's drinking all the baby juice.
drinking all his baby juice, apparently, if he looks that bad.
No, he doesn't have any baby juice left. Gave it all away.
All
Real
right.
quick, link in the bio for all the fun stuff. If you want to listen, download all the audio, all that stuff. If you prefer to go out and listen to stuff, go out, check it out in the bio. It's up in the links above. All that, but you can find us on iTunes, Spotify, all that. Like and subscribe. Hit the like button if you don't mind. Like, share, do that. As Beth says on the Castro Files, which
Sharing
you do.
is caring.
But also go out to the Castro Files. I put out a fun one that you did the other day for all the, there was a couple stories that you did from 1965 on some UFO sightings that happened. It was really good.
It was
20 minutes, 17 minutes or something like that. It was really, really good one. So go check that out if you don't mind. Plus, get the links out there to Minor League Studios. You can go find that and get some swag. Put you straight out to it. You can help Bill out with that too.
Want to do some feel goods?
Nope, we're not done. We're not ready. I've got another quick story.
Okay.
This one is gonna make you want to bang your head off the motherfucking table. The reason being is
Sounds inviting.
you were a leader for a long time. Like what I mean by leader, it's like a
People
manager,
leader. Yeah.
people leader, right? Now we do different things, right? So we both lead teams, but we don't have people that are responsible for us.
I lead projects.
We're not responsible for people. We lead projects of people, right? Which is amazing. College graduates upset and shocked by reality of working a 9-to-5 job.
What's your name? 9 to 5.
I want to kill some people. I don't know. That's too harsh.
You want to baby shake them?
I want to baby shake some.
Want to baby shake some people?
A recent graduate said that she had little time for her personal life while working a full-time job. Commenters came out in support of the TikToker and said they could relate to the same feelings. The 40-hour work week is a much discussed topic on TikTok, with some calling for it to be reformed. If you can't find 40 hours of your fucking day to do your goddamn job, I will never hire you.
Here's the thing. If you can't find how many hours in a week? I don't know. Hashtag math.
A shit ton.
And if she complains about 40 hours, wait till she moves up in corporate America and then
Let's
has
do
to put
7 times 24. That's 168. Okay, you have to sleep.
Right. Well,
Let's
you
say
don't
you-
have to sleep. You could
you
sleep
gotta
for 4
sleep.
hours. Some people only sleep for 4 hours.
Let's go
6.
168, right? We're going to do a little math. We're going to do a little
7
subtraction.
times 6 is 52. Subtract
Okay,
52.
hang on a second. We're going to give you everybody a sound 8 hours of a night times 7.
Nobody gets 8 hours of sleep.
Well, no, we're going to give everybody a sound fucking
Nobody gets 8 hours of sleep.
No, you're right. 168 minus
Wait till she forgets to have
57. That leaves 111 hours, right? Okay, so 111 fucking hours minus 40, right? That gives you 71 hours of fuck off time divided by 24. That's 2.95 days. Okay, so
that is the weekend.
74,
And a
71.
few nights and a couple hours a night.
Yeah.
That's what normal people.
Get fucked.
Well, Jonathan said it used to be 50 hours. They changed it to 40 during the Depression.
No.
So it used to be more hours. And Chuck said she was upset that she was too tired to date when she got off work.
You ready? When real life hits
call me the
you
ambulance.
and you go on salary
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
and you make a whole bunch of money, I mean, even if it's reasonable, maybe it's not a whole bunch
I
of
was
money.
gonna say not a whole bunch
but
of
you
money,
accept,
but you
you
go to
sign
salary.
that
If you
deal.
become a salaried employee,
That means you work whenever the fuck.
you have to.
If you're in England or Germany or something like that, where they have different rules and laws and stuff like that, where you can't work during lunch and you
Yeah,
can't
but
do
it's a
this.
society.
Now,
It's a
the U.S., you work.
Yeah.
You work until you're done.
right,
That's it. Fuck
Right.
off.
right.
I'm not saying that we need to be slave drivers
No,
or assholes about it.
but there's a
Get your-
work-life
you gotta
balance.
deliver,
She just has to
right?
figure out her work-life balance.
Viewers rallied around the graduate who said she was upset about her first office job out of college because of the lack of time she had for her personal life and basic chores by the time she got home. On October 19th, TikToker named Brielle, who recently started a corporate job in New York area, posted a video where she was appeared to be visibly upset and she addressed the camera. The on-screen caption read, "In 9 to 5, how do you have time for your life?"
She'll figure it out.
In the upload, Brielle, who asked the insider insider only use her first name to protect her privacy. You put your fucking face on it, you dumbass. I just showed it to everybody.
Yeah, including your employer.
Fucking idiot. Which meant that she had to, she said that it was her first job out of college and that she worked from the office, which meant she had to commute into the city, even though it took her forever because she couldn't afford to live there. Don't get a job in the city.
Well, just know that it's part of the
Nobody lives in New York City anymore.
it's part of the rat race.
Dude, I'm just
A lot
telling
of
you.
people commute to work.
She gets on her train at 7:30.
It's not even that early,
She didn't get home till 6:15 at the earliest.
and that's not that late.
Oh, that sucks. At which point
6:15
she
the
said,
earliest. Okay, so she gets home later sometimes.
let's say she does 12-hour days. Bitch, you are fucking,
Nobody does 12-hour days.
when you're young, dude, I worked at Enterprise Rent-A-Car and I
You're
worked
yelling.
12 hours days.
Just so you know.
No, it's annoying.
I know it's annoying.
Quit being
but
annoying. Kids,
That's you. That's
Grow
that's
up.
That's the generation
Grow up.
that's happening right now.
I had back in my day, I had
You had
two
to-
jobs. I literally had two jobs.
And you had to wear barefoot
No, I
uphill in
didn't.
the snow.
No, I just rode my mountain bike. I've
in the
told
snow.
you this.
I know.
From my house to the beach to fucking work one and then ride to my next job and then go to the other one and then ride home. And then I still had time to go skateboarding, drink beer and fucking have fun and then get up the next morning
Start
and
it
go
all
to the
over again.
fucking shit again and do it. Because I lived in New Hampshire where it's fucking cold. And if you didn't do that all day in the summer, you had no money for the winter and you didn't get to skateboard because it's fucking freezing cold. So get fucked. And that was when I was like fucking 16 years old. Eat shit.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's clear that.
How do
she
I feel
being
about this? A baby.
Yes.
Yeah. See?
But what's sad is so many people agreed with her, which people our age would probably be like,
Get
suck
fucked.
it up, buttercup.
The 40-hour work week is beyond outdated, and your feelings are totally valid, one viewer wrote. Others echoed how hard it is to work a full-time job,
Those are
while
also the
staying on
people
top
that-
of
those are-
household tasks.
Those are the people that want things
Bitch,
given
you-
to them.
You
Those
empty your dishwasher right after you get out of the bathroom, in between when you have to feed the dogs and make dinner.
She probably doesn't feed the dog. She has nobody to make dinner for. She probably eats like trail mix like I would.
Exactly. So what the fuck?
But all those people that agree with her, they're part of that. Give me something for nothing. They want it handed to them.
Will agree. He says, I'm young and I'll do my job and then bitch when my paycheck isn't over $1,000. My life is
So
simple.
Wilkery also said I have to wake up super early tomorrow morning. I got to drive to central Minnesota for some stupid work. I'm so excited.
No, I understand.
I do
I've
too.
been there. We were there.
Yeah.
And dude, I'm 47 years old. Started working when I was 13 years old. I understand. I've never stopped working ever.
No.
And I do this. We do this, what, 4 hours a week, 6 hours a week sometimes?
No, not
Well,
quite
it depends
that
on if
much.
we record a bunch on
Yeah.
like Saturdays and we do other
We
things.
do like probably average.
and we don't
about
get
3 or
paid
4.
for this. This is
3
for
or 4
fucking, this is the fun part.
that I get dragged to.
Oh, fuck.
Just kidding.
So Wilkery, Wilkery.
Well,
Cheers, man.
we can say
It's not hard to work 40 hours a week. It really is.
No, it is hard to work 40 hours a week, but that's part of being an adult. Nobody wants to do it, but we all got to do it. And we do it with a smile on our face because otherwise you're poor.
The idea is this. You want to become a salaried employee eventually, depending on how much
Maybe,
you
maybe
make.
not. Some people want to.
Yeah.
want to stay hourly because they can make more money that way.
That's fine because you can get overtime and stuff like that. But
Overtime,
when you
yeah.
make a certain amount, you're going to get.
And also because a lot of people
Right.
can't join the union if they're salary.
Right. And that's fine too, depending on your skill set and what you want to do.
At
Like
least
my
they're paid
nephew,
weekly, which is
he's
great
hourly at
Yes.
$100 an hour.
Well, he says he gets paid weekly, which is a great perk.
Yeah. So, and you're in construction. Yeah. So it just depends, right? So it all depends.
Yes.
But becoming a master carpenter or start working towards
I'm
that.
pulling up my
You
feel
do
good.
different things like that, right? Cheers. Yeah, absolutely, man.
So
Hell yeah.
I'm going to share my
I'm
feel
glad
good.
you shared that. That's really cool.
The
Right.
giraffes turn heads on Australian highway near Sydney. So I'll share the video in a second. But
Okay.
commuters on a busy Australian highway were
There you go,
treated
Will.
to a rare spectacle, a giraffe
Jesse's
peeking
on.
out.
What's up?
Giraffe peeking out from an oversized trailer on the highway. Drivers on the Hume Highway south of Sydney called into morning radio show Wednesday morning to report a giraffe was looking out the window of the back trailer. It's popping its head up with a big smile, is what the caller said. So let me see. Don't do anything yet. Let me get it queued up.
Get it queued up.
Okay, let's see. Okay.
Beth does technology. Can you make sure the other clicker part is all the way pushed? There you
Okay.
go. You ready?
Yep.
Let's go.
Oh, there we go. So
Alright.
he's not now.
Oh, there's a giraffe hanging out. Oh, that's cool.
And
That's
so
cool.
everybody on the highway got to see a giraffe in the morning, and people were calling into the radio show saying that it really made their day.
Did you know they're bringing back Toys R Us,
No, I
They
didn't
are.
know that.
which is fucking rad.
But I
because
would
we
love my
need Toys
morning-
R Us in our lives.
I would love my morning to start
Hell
off by
yeah.
seeing a giraffe peeking its head out over me,
Right.
like, "What's up, peeps?"
Absolutely. 100%. That's a great feel good.
I liked it.
My feel good is, do you remember that Hawaii burned down?
Yeah.
Okay. So Hawaii burned down. And I have a feeling that like a lot of people don't remember that Hawaii burned down, unfortunately.
Why do you say
Just
that?
kind of because it's completely out of everything. Like, when was the last time you heard any shit about Hawaii?
Well, I don't listen to news, so I'm a bad person to ask. Anyways,
it's
what's
fine.
that have to do with your feel good?
I'm trying to blow up the picture. There it is. Bring it up here to the top. There it is. So Hawaii right there. Builders in Maui construct tiny homes for a man's family, and then it grew into a crowd-funded rehousing
Oh, cool.
project. So buried under a 24-hour news cycle, because of course it is, because we got Israel, Gaza, we've got fucking Ukraine bullshit. You've got all the other bullshit going on, right?
All the stuff happening. in
Everything
the-
else except for what's happening in Lahaina, right? Where you still have all these people. William Fincher, an owner of 2 restaurants in historic Maui town, was tragically burned down in this August. It's receiving help from neighbors and friends to build a pair of tiny homes for his family and family of a wife, 2 kids, and 2 dogs. Fincher lost both his restaurant and his home in the fires.
Aw.
But within 3 or 4 days, local builders Juan Ricci was ordering materials to help the Fincher family construct the tiny houses. What it's done is it's caused those guys to start building
More houses.
multiples because they're cheap.
Well, and
they're
they got
safe.
crowdsourced.
Right. And they started getting crowdsourced. They have a GoFundMe to start gaining some funds that
Right.
can go straight to them, right? Javier Barberi, a close friend, told Good Morning America in no uncertain terms that Fincher was Lahaina through and through, and he simply had to stay in order to help rebuild
Hey,
and
don't eat
recover
that.
the spirit of the town. Barberi gave Fincher space on his own land to build. So they're literally talking about crowdfunding
Right.
or like family funding or whatever you want to call that, right? It's like if I had land somewhere, I'd be like,
Right.
build a fucking town here, right? If I had enough, like 5 acres, it's like put houses, you're all safe. We'll build a fence around,
So you
whatever
can get
gotta
back on
do.
your feet and get your house rebuilt
just
with the
we'll build-
insurance and all that stuff.
right? And you just do something like that. So that's my feel good because
Okay.
again, Lahaina, like you don't hear shit about it anymore.
Right.
They got $700 each.
Wait, what?
They got $700 each from the government
For what?
when their houses burned down.
They got $700 from their
From the
house.
U.S. government
For
in
their house.
assistance. No, in assistance.
That's not.
Do you know how
shit.
much
Do you know how much we got? when
there
we-
are? Okay, so there are statistics out there that the amount of money we gave to the Ukraine We could have like,
Ridiculous.
and I saw this last night. I'm gonna be wrong. We could have solved like fucking homelessness in the country like 8 times over
Yeah,
with the amount of money that we've given to Ukraine.
that's
We
ridiculous.
could have given everybody in fucking Lahaina or Hawaii $2 million a piece. Every single person.
I don't think they need that much, but yeah,
No, but that's the statistic of it.
that's yeah.
Like, it's like, where does you mind your vote? That's a good way to put it. Mind your vote, right?
Yeah.
That's the way I look at
Well,
it.
it's a good feel good. Woom did
Good.
say big issue there is land has been handed down with no deed, so no proof of ownership.
I know.
Yeah.
I know. There are things like that, and that's fair. I understand that. But still, there are people that live there, and they've lived there for generations. So, Netflix, couple shows.
Okay.
Bodies. I started watching that one, and I finished that one.
Okay.
Great show. Go check that out. Bodies. It's kind of this time travel weird show. It's
To Korean.
it's a British show, but it's called Bodies, and it takes place. There's like this dead dude that appears in 4 different timelines, like time.
Oh, you told
like
me a little bit
eras,
about that, right?
like 1890, and then 1900 of something, and then 2023, and then 2053. Go check it out. It's worth a watch. 7, 8 episodes. It's definitely a cool one, but it's a murder mystery with it. Time travel. And then we started watching
Fall of
The Fall of the House of Usher, which is pretty cool. We're only 2 episodes
Yeah,
in,
it's really
and I
good.
think it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So something to watch out there.
Number like 2 or 1.
Yeah, it's either 1 or 2. Like, I think they're going
in
back with
Netflix.
Bodies.
Shows
and
number 2. Yeah.
So go check those out.
Yeah.
Lastly, 1978 on today's date. Halloween, directed by John Carpenter, starring Donald Pleasance and Jamie Lee Curtis. And her film debut is released.
Yep. I watched it the
Let's
other
go back
day.
to this picture. The Killers. Where's Michael Myers?
Down the bottom.
170 kills all time. He's the number 1. But keep in mind, Hillary Clinton's right there. She's still alive, 60.
They're all still alive technically and can all make a comeback. So awesome.
Very true. Happy Halloween season, you guys.
Yes.
We will catch you Friday for Halloween episode number 4.
Right.
Beth will dress up as something ghoulish. I paint your
you.
face.
I'm going to dress up as you. That's ghoulish.
Fair.
Gotta find me a wig.
Love you guys.
Bye,
Catch
guys. Love
Friday.
you. Have a great rest of
Cheers.
the week. See
Have a
ya.
great night. Be safe. Do all your things.
Ditto.
Cheers. Welcome to The Bars Open with Beth and